Today I'm going to be speaking about the 5 things that happen after you start losing loads of weight. I was over 167 kilograms. I was like over 23, 24, 25, 26 stone, I think. Maybe 27 stone. I was like 27, 26 stone. I was very heavy. I was very big. That's like Eddie Hall weight. That's like Eddie Hall weight. But I was very fat. I wasn't muscly like Eddie Hall. And I've lost over 50 to 60 kilograms. And now I'm blessed with a great physique, a strong physique, and a very capable physique. And I'm going to tell you the 5 things that happen after losing an incredible amount of weight like that. So what you can expect if you're already fat or if you're looking to start losing weight, these are the things you can expect to see after losing and going through that very hard grind of losing all this fat. These are the things you can expect. Or if you're not losing weight, if you just want to know what it's like to be a fat person, to go to a less fat person, this is the 5 things that change. That there's more, but this is the main 5 things that I think that you would look forward to after losing all that weight. So first of all, I put people coming up to you. Yeah, people come up to you and they're like, wow, you've lost a lot of weight, haven't you? You're looking good, isn't it? And it feels good when people say, oh, you're looking good, you're looking nice. People come up to you and they show the recognition of your achievement of losing that weight, losing that old person, losing that person that was dragging you down. They come up to you and they tell you, yeah, you're looking good, man. You're looking good. I like the way you're looking now, and it bigs you up. It makes you feel like, yeah, I've worked hard for this, and people recognize it. It gives you a sense of pride, and it boosts your self-esteem after being so low. Because when you're quite obese, you have quite low self-esteem. You feel quite unattractive, and when you have people come up to you and say, wow, you've done a great achievement, you've done a great thing, I've seen you go from this to that, wow. It really builds you up and it makes you feel more attractive, and it reassures you that what you've done was good. What you've done was beneficial. The second thing is you're more attractive. You're more attractive, innit? So, for one thing for me, like before, people would say I'm unrecognizable. But before I was like young, I was like sort of cute, yeah. But now I'm attractive. Praise be to God. Alhamdulillah, I'm attractive now. You know, like I've experienced women. I live in a Western country, and as a Muslim, I keep myself for marriage and I stay away from trying to mix with women. But as being in this country, I've felt the women come up to me and try and seek me, if you know what I mean. They try and get my contact details, and I don't give it out, but that is something I've noticed. Before, I was never getting approached. Now I get approached. Now people try to approach me, but I stay away from that. But that's what I'm saying. The second thing is you notice you're more attractive. You're more attractive, you know? And that gives you another level of like confidence. Like, yeah, I know I look good. I know I look good. I know I look good. Praise be to God, I look good. You know? You're more attractive than you was before. And the third thing is you're more capable. You're more capable. You can walk up the stairs without getting super out of breath. You can pick up that bag of shopping. There's so many things you can bend down and reach something off the floor. Some people can't even do that. They can't even bend down and reach something off the floor. They can move heavier things, heavier objects for longer. They can play with their children for longer. You know, it's incredible. You're just more capable. You're stronger. You're faster. You have more endurance. Everything in your life will improve. It's improved. For example, I couldn't even walk up the stairs. I couldn't even do one push-up. Now I can do like 40 without stopping. I can do 40 without stopping at all. I can do loads of push-ups now. With jumping in the air, I can do clapping push-ups now. You know, I can yawn and push up. You know, I can run up and down the stairs. You know, it's crazy. You become way more capable. And with all of these 3 things, they sort of mix them together and you get more confidence. You know you're attractive. You have people coming up to you, reassuring you that you're attractive, that you've made a great achievement, and you're seeing that you're more capable of things. You can actually lift heavy things now. You can do things for longer. You can walk up the stairs without being out of breath. When people around you are getting out of breath and they're weaker, and you're the strong one, you gain another level of confidence. Confidence in your ability to do the things. Confidence in your appearance. Confidence even talking to strangers. I'm more social now. I don't really get social anxiety. Before, I got very, very bad social anxiety when I was obese. Now, my social anxiety is a little bit less. My social anxiety is less. I'm more confident in speaking to people. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I still get socially anxious, and that's part of my personality. But you become more reassured of yourself, and your character builds stronger, and you can confidently approach people. So for example, in the gym, I would have been very scared to speak to someone. Very scared to speak to someone. Now, I can be, wow, mate, I've been seeing you and you're doing very well. Or I can go up to someone and be like, wow, I think your arms are really big. How do I get arms like that? What sort of tips do you have? For example, you're more confident in approaching people. And fifth, your mindset. Your mindset. If you're losing incredible amounts of weight and you're focused and you're dedicated to the gym and you're training hard and you're eating right and you're consistent, that is a priceless mindset. That is an incredible mindset. You're disciplined, you're focused. You build a healthy stubbornness. And you can apply this to other things in your life, to other goals in your life, to see them flourish. That's what it is. It's incredible, bro. I'm telling you, if I lost 50 to 60 kilograms, bro. 50 to 60 kilograms. That's a whole person. You don't do that overnight. That took years and years and years and blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, it rhymes because it's true. Yeah, years and years and blood, sweat, and tears. And once you put in that work and you see, like, wow, I was there and now I'm here. People in school, like, they're like, wow, look at you, mate. Wow, look at you. You don't look the same as you used to. The confidence, the mindset you build is incredible, and you can apply this to so many other things. So that's what I'm saying, man. Just, if you want, I can help you lose weight. Watch more videos of mine that will teach you how to lose weight, how to build muscle, if that's your goal. Watch more of these videos, yeah, or contact me, and I can teach you. Just ask me anything, and I'll give you a hand. Also, I have coaching as well. I have coaching clients that help lose weight, help build muscle. So if you need help with that, let me know as well. Okay? Today is the time to make the change. Today is the day that you do something to improve your life. Okay? Alright. Get out there and kill it.